Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Jermichael Probodinsky coming at you with a heroic challenger deck. And Challenger Champion, Super Bro,
whatever you want to call it.
Guy with a trident, guy with a big ass halberd. Yeah. Warriors, men. Yeah, guy, meat. But
now that we're men,
we can do anything. Now that we're men. I forget how the song goes. Damn it, I haven't seen that SpongeBob movie in so long. Anyways, 30 seconds in and already off topic. Anyways, this is a Rogue Challengers, and I just recently built it because new support, and literally built it because this guy's amazing. That is really the only reason, and the deck is a lot of fun. It's really fast. Like, the whole purpose is to get him out with 5 attachments and blow up your opponent's stuff and then make sure they're not summoning anything. And it's a lot of fun because a lot of people get very grump about it.
Indeed.
Yes. Jordan just played it, and it was pretty hilarious.
Lightsworns don't like them. It was a good game.
It was a very good game. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. This deck is a lot of fun. It's not the most competitive thing in the world, but it's just a lot of fun to goof around with.
But he is good in Satellars.
Yes, he's very good in Satellars. And Star Seraphs and all those guys.
Fun things.
Yes. Yeah, does he even have to be Warrior?
Nope.
Oh yeah, it does have to be Warriors. Never mind, no Seraphs, sorry. But anyways, I'll stop my rambling and just get right into the deck profile. So yeah, like I said, the deck's a lot of fun. It's very fast and does its thing. And one of the main guys that you need to run 3 of, I think, is Halbert. Heroic Challenger, Assault Halbert. He's basically the Cyber Dragon of the deck. He just came out in World Superstars. And yeah, like I said, he's the Cyber Dragon of the deck, and he has piercing damage. And if he deals damage, you can search out any heroic monster and add it to your hand. So he's great for setup, second turn. Like, you always want to go second with this deck, no matter what. You want to go second because you want to be able to special summon him, attack over something, and then get to your 1,000 Blades as fast as possible. And talking about 1,000 Blades, you run the 3,000 Blades, because if you know anything about this card, you know why you have to run it at 3, because once you bring 1 out, you're going to bring all 3 out, plus a, what the hell's his name? Extra sword, and then just make the big guy. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. But, yeah, the big Xyz.
Rhongominiad.
Rhongominiad. Yeah, you make him with these guys. But, yeah, he's really good because you discard a heroic monster to special summon a heroic... No, you discard a heroic card. Mm-hmm. So you can even have the spell traps that this deck has, and you just... he gets switched to defense mode, you special summon out a hero card, so you special summon out the second one, same effect, special out the third one, effect,
you go hard in the paint.
Special summon out him, and then yeah, you got all the shenanigans this deck does.
Go hard in the paint.
Yeah, moving on, I'm running 3 extra sword. I'm planning on cutting it down to 2, maybe 1, because I've just been drawing into him way too much and I don't like it. There's a few more things I want to do with this deck, but this is how I have it right now, and it's a lot of fun, but yeah, probably going to cut this down to maybe 1 or 2. It's definitely not needed at 3, but it's just how I have it right now. But yeah, he's the main guy. He's the main guy you get at the very end because he gives your Xyz a 1,000 attack boost, which is amazing. So he makes Rhongominiad, Rhongominiad, blah blah blah.
Like it's his job.
Big trident guy. Big trident guy. Yeah, he just gains 1,000 attack, and like he can do that with any Xyz monster, so he's really good in that aspect. But yeah, probably gonna cut him down to 2 or 1 or 2. Moving on to another 3, but this guy I'm pretty sure you have to have at 3 because he is just that good, and that is Double Lance. Double Lance is just amazing, because he just has very good synergy with 1,000 Blades, because you can send one of him to the graveyard for 1,000 Blades effect and then just continue to spam out all the 1,000 Blades, but then you can normal summon him and special summon the one that you sent to the graveyard. Yeah, you can just special summon the one that was sent to the graveyard, because he could special summon another Double Lance from the graveyard or hand, so it's just a really good card in that aspect. So yeah, I think you have to run him at 3. And then the 2 of is Sword and Shield. I'm actually thinking about bumping him up to 3 whenever I cut down the extra sword, just because he protects your monsters from being destroyed by battle, and I think it makes it so you can't be hurt.
What's up?
You can send this card from your hand to your for the rest of the turn. You take no battle damage. Any heroic monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle. Yeah, so he's really good. So like he's basically a Wabuku from the hand, or better yet, he's like a Swift Scarecrow. So he just protects your monsters and makes sure you don't get hurt. And then finally, I'm running one Ambush Soldier. Ambush Soldier is only good late game because you summon him. You have to wait a turn. But hopefully, like, you only summon him whenever you have a sword and shield in hand, because you need to protect him as much as possible, because you have to summon him, wait a turn, then tribute him to special summon 2... Yeah, because you have to tribute him during your standby phase, so that's why he has to be on there for a turn. Yeah, target 2 heroic challenger monsters from your hand or graveyard, and, yeah, special summon them. So, he's really, really good, but it's just he has no ass and no sword, so like you have to be able to protect him, and that's why the only reason you bring him out is if you have a sword and shield in hand. But late game he's actually very good. That's the last of the heroic monsters. Moving on to the non-heroic monsters is just 2 Swift Scarecrow, because you like sit back and wait for the perfect time to go off with this deck, and you need just protection whenever you just like are waiting for that last combo piece and you draw into the Swift. Well, not really. You're just waiting for that last combo piece and you need some protection, so you have the Swift Scarecrows there to protect you. And that would be the last of the monsters. I didn't know that was the last of the monsters, really, so I just, yeah. Anyways.
He dropped the ball on that one.
Kind of. Anyways, moving on to spells. 2 heroic chance, because it doubles your attacks and it can basically OTK your opponent out of nowhere. It literally can just kill your opponent out of nowhere, because it can make your Excalibur's 8k, and it can make
Rhongominiad.
8k. It makes everything so much like just massive, but they just can't attack directly. I mean, that's not really a downfall. It just makes it so the card isn't nearly as broken. But yeah, it's a really good card. Then the 3 Rhoda just for the search. 3-potted dichotomy. 3-potted duality.
Dichotomy.
Dichotomy. Yeah. 3-potted dichotomy, because you need to get your combo pieces. Like, this deck really needs to dig for its shit. So, like, yeah, you just need all the draw power that you can. So 3 of that isn't just a necessity. And same with the triple upstart. This is the only deck that I'll ever run triple upstart in, because I don't personally like running 3 upstart. I hate giving my opponent that much life, but with this deck you really need to dig for your pieces, so the 3 upstart is just kind of a necessity. And then the 2 MST, because MST is good. The 2 Dark Hole, because Dark Hole is good. And I would be running a Regeki, but I don't have one for the deck, so
it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just what it happens. And then the 1 day, because I get a draw and I don't get hurt, so it's really good in that aspect. That's the last of the spells. Moving on to the traps. I have 2 Recklesses, because I didn't have a third. I would love to run 3, but I just actually don't have another Reckless. I don't know why. I usually have a bunch of them, but I just can't find my last one. So I have 2 in here. I would probably cut... I don't know. I would probably end up cutting something. Something will be cut whenever I find another Reckless.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. Oh, really. But, yeah, definitely got to run the 3 Reckless, in my personal opinion, just because you really need to dig for your pieces, and it doesn't matter if you're set back a few turns, because if you get to the combo pieces you need, you can just kill your opponent that turn anyways. Then moving on, you got the 2 breakthrough skills, just to stop your opponent from doing things while you're waiting for your combos. And then just some staple Compulse, TT, and Bottomless. It's a really simple deck, but like it's a lot of fun. Like I said, don't expect to... Alright, I'm not going to say don't expect to do well with it, but...
you better get to Rhongominiad.
Yeah, you really want to push for him as hard as possible.
Sorry,
which is literally what the deck does. Moving on to the extra deck. I'm running 2 Rhongominiad. I would be running 3, but I don't own one. So, but Yeah, well, actually, I don't even know if I would be running 3. I think the 2 is fine just because once I hit the first one, most times my opponent isn't coming back from it, and, like, if they do, I usually am not aiming to get my second one out. I'm trying to get to other things to kill my opponent faster. Like, this is to really just stun them and try to kill them with this, but if it doesn't work out, I have my other backup cards that are going to help me out. And then these are the backup cards, basically. One Deltaros, because you can make Deltaros very easily in this deck, and Deltaros is actually very good. 2 Blade Armor Ninjas, because you can just kill your opponent out of nowhere with Blade Armor. It's literally just, if your opponent can't block it, it's 44 to the nutsack. I mean, that's pretty good. Then I'm running 2 Excalibur, because that could be 4K to the nutsack if they can't block it, or it can be 8K over a monster with a Heroic Chance, which is very good. So that's pretty awesome. Then moving on to the other guys. You got the 1 Raggy because Raggy, 1 DR because DR, 1 Dweller because Dweller, Castell, Exiton, 101, Good Game Cowboy, and Augusto for the reload. Like, it was basically just a really standard rank 4s after the few other guys, but yeah, it's just a real standard rank 4 deck.
Dick.
Rank 4 dick. But yeah, like, it's a rank 4 deck, but it has his really good guy, him, and that's who you aim for all the time. But anyways, if you guys liked the video, please, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like the video. If you guys hated the video, please tell me in the comments. And if you love the video, I'd love to hear it in the comments. I like to hear more positive things in the comments, but I know people just like to hate me for some reason in the comments. But I don't know why. Anyway, but yeah, and if you enjoyed it so much, hearing my voice, hearing Jordan in the background doing his thing.
Penis.
Yes, actually not listening to the demon dog that is roaming around the house. If you enjoyed it so much and you want to subscribe, I'd love to see you join this little family we got going on here. But yeah, so that's about it. See you guys.